So what do you use then to like, because I know some people are following one another on Twitter,
Yeah.
and then, I mean, there are tools that you can use to kind of figure out where some key people are,
Sure.
key activities are going on. What tools do you use
Sure.
to kind of keep track of what's happening, where you need to be?
Yeah.
Or do you just like create your own events and you're like, I am here, come to me?
No, I've been using Twitter and Foursquare mostly. So Foursquare is what I use to see where my friends are, where they're going next, things like that.
Now, what are the best events to meet people at? I'm curious what your answer is, and then I'll tell you what everybody else says.
Yeah, I think the right parties. The big loud parties aren't really useful for meeting people. Therefore, being with people that you've already met and having fun. But some of the quieter parties where you can actually have a conversation and really meet people has been one of the best places.
Give us some examples of that. Like, what's a big party and then what's kind of a smaller one? Because last time I was at South by Southwest, I mean, I spoke, but it was years ago. So now coming back again, it's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I mean, we're having our own party here.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I don't even know what to expect. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But what are you looking for? I mean, what's a big party compared to a smaller one?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's every night there's sort of big and small ones. I tend to prefer the private ones that have a smaller group that you can really connect with. Kathy Brooks, a good friend from San Francisco, hosted a private dinner the other night that Intel was sponsoring and sharing some of their new devices that are Intel powered. And but just sitting around the table was a lot of really interesting people. Met some interesting people doing nonprofit work. I met the guys who are powering the QR codes on the badges here, and it's just an opportunity to meet some people that you wouldn't otherwise have met. I was sitting across the table from a guy that I had talked to on the phone several times before, Win Wu, who works at the Wynn Las Vegas. And we were sitting across the table for about a half hour before we even realized who each other was. And
You're like,
so that
it's
was,
you,
yeah,
it's me,
exactly.
Let's connect.
Exactly.
That's
so.
really neat.
Yeah.
That's really tremendous. Just the people that you can meet here. So taking it back to a business note for a minute.
Yeah.
Now that CodeSuite has been acquired, I mean, I have to believe that you're sort of like eyes out for new opportunities and that kind of thing. I mean, is any of that going on for you right now?
No, I'm totally heads down. We've got a lot of work to do to make the integration with ExactTarget work. And it's a perfect fit of two companies. ExactTarget is a company that has a long history in helping companies communicate with their customers through interactive email and other forms of interactive communication. And CodeSuite really adds a social component to that. So I am thrilled with that opportunity, and I'm not looking at anything else right now.
And
there's enough work to
congratulations.
do.
I mean, that
Thank
is
you.
just so tremendous. That's really exciting. So one final thing.
Yeah.
So when you leave South by Southwest, which is when do you leave?
I leave tomorrow night.
Oh, tomorrow? Oh, so this is kind of a quick trip. Well, not really. I guess you got here Wednesday.
I came in a couple of days early. Yeah.
Okay, so you got a few days in there.
Yeah.
What's going to make it feel like you've had a successful trip?
Well, we have a celebration party tomorrow, a CodeSuite party, and we're inviting a lot of CodeSuite customers and other folks. And so, that's really the highlight of the trip for me. So it's going to be, I know it's going to be good because we're assembling all the right people in a great venue. We're actually meeting at the Whole Foods headquarters on the roof deck. We're going to have live music and just a lot of great people. So it's going to be great.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Jesse Engle, thank you so much. Again, Jesse Engle from CodeSuite here at South by Southwest Interactive 2010. Take care, everybody. Bye.